This is Jean Harrell of the Block Party, and I'm with Askia Sabur. And we're having a ball here. So I want you to say a few words about your experiences with Larry Krasner, and just hold on a second while I invite a few people to listen in, build our audience up. That's the nice thing about Facebook Live, is you get a chance to invite people and say, if you're up and you're not asleep, tune in and hear what we have to say. So now that we've built our audience a little bit, tell me a little about your first experience with Larry Krasner.
Well, my experience with Larry Krasner is a good experience. Unfortunately, it was birthed out of a police brutality case.
And I've seen that video.
Yes.
You know, frankly, the police were kicking your ass.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yes.
Labor Day weekend.
And all those who haven't seen this, go on YouTube and look at Askia Sabur being beaten by the police. He was beaten like Rodney King was beaten. And then after that happened, Larry Krasner became your attorney.
Yes, sir.
And tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the case, it went on for about 2 years.
Okay.
You know, it was a powerful,
Speak up for our audience.
Yeah, it was a powerful case. And, you know, Larry Krasner and Evan Hughes, they fought their hardest, you know, to find me innocent on all charges.
And they fought against the police and against the DA.
They fought against the police and the DA.
And this was the Seth Williams DA.
Yeah, exactly.
The same corrupt Seth Williams?
Yes, sir.
The same Seth Williams who stole money?
The same Seth Williams.
The same Seth Williams who stole $40,000 from his mama's nursing home?
Ridiculous.
That's Seth Williams?
I can't believe it.
Okay.
Can't believe it.
And that's who was prosecuting you, and you said that Larry Krasner and his associate,
Evan Hughes.
they were your attorneys.
Yes, sir.
And what was the outcome of that case?
Well, the outcome of the case, I was found not guilty on all charges, you know, and it was basically, to me, it was the jury, their deliberation was fast. It was swift. And it shocked people because they said that they never seen a jury come back that fast with a verdict. And I mean, it was cut and dry. Once you see the video and you can hear the cops, you know, stories, you know, the lies that they told on the stand, and how they even made some of the jury members feel, you know, like they was like criminals. And you can't do that, you know, and it exposed the injustice in the city, you know. It exposed a lot of, you know, the negativity in the police department. And I believe that Larry, as a district attorney, will, you know, diminish a lot of that, you know, negativity that's running rampant in the FOP, because the FOP, they have a tendency to cover each other's, you know, backs.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, when they do wrong. So, you know, my dreams is to see that, you know, Larry, you know, come into, you know, this position and basically right the wrongs. You know, that's what I'm hoping for.
So the fact that the FOP is endorsing Richard Grin and not Larry Krasner is a good thing as far as you're concerned. You wouldn't want the FOP to be endorsing Larry Krasner, would you?
Not really. But, I mean, an endorsement is an endorsement. I mean, if they did endorse him, they would have to, you know, if they did endorse him, it's basically have a change of heart, you know, and that's what they need, you know. They can't continue to run around like wolves in sheep's clothing. You know, it comes a time when you're gonna have to, you know, set aside all your negativity, you know what I'm saying, and think positive.
Well, my brother, I admire your optimism, but the fact is they didn't endorse him.
Yeah.
They probably would never endorse him.
Yeah.
They hate the fact that he's even running for DA, because FOP knows that if Larry Krasner is DA, it's going to be a new day in Philadelphia.
Sure.
And many of the things that are happening now, much of the corruption and the violence and the shootings against black people are going to stop when a DA is in office who's not going to support that kind of activities.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
so in terms of the importance of a DA, a lot of black people don't come out for these midterm elections. They don't believe that, voting for a DA is of value. Frankly, as a person who is formerly incarcerated, I always viewed the DA as an enemy.
Yeah.
I've never been in court going against the DA where I felt like the DA was my friend.
Sure.
He was trying to lock me up.
Yeah.
So for many black people to even vote in a DA election, it goes against the grain. And frankly, even personally, if you had told me 10 years ago I would be deeply involved in a DA election, I'd have said, brother, you done lost your damn mind.
Sure.
You must don't know me and what I've been through. So for formerly incarcerated people like ourselves to be in the camp of Larry Krasner and say this is the best possible candidate for DA and that he's the person who will change the criminal justice system, that says a lot.
A whole lot, yeah.
And you are a member of the Bloc Party, and the Bloc Party, which stands for Build, Lobby, Organize, Campaign, is an association of incarcerated persons, their families, friends, and supporters, formerly incarcerated like ourselves,